Hello, and welcome to this powerful practice on testicle breathing and using the breath to circulate this sexual energy, which is our creative energy, our life force energy, the most powerful force in the universe. And so I'm really grateful to have you here today and really excited to introduce you to this technique. And before we get into it, I just want to speak briefly to the nature of men's sexual energy. And the urge is we want to express it outwards. We want to spread our seed across the world, across the lands, if you will. And yet, if we look at the ancient teachings of places as widespread as the yogis in Tibet, in Buddhist practices, even in the alchemical Kabbalistic practices of Israel, and going back further into the ancient mystery school teachings of Egypt, we see this concept of this inner alchemy of being able to transmute that energy, and rather than release that energy into the world, circulate that energy through the body, because it is our creative life force energy. And in doing so, this was seen as the path of self-mastery for men, and the path to be able to bring forth the miracles and the creations that we wish to share in this life. I can say in my own life that by engaging in the practices that have been paramount in me learning to channel and master my own sexual energies and even the subtle energies that live within that, there has been so much crazy things that have come from it, so much massive change, so many beautiful unfoldings, and ultimately a deeper understanding of myself and the energy that courses throughout my body. And at the end of the day, this is the path to self-mastery, is being able to understand your own energetic signature, the way to channel and move your own energy and to direct it with intention, with respect, with reverence, with deep grounded presence, and not getting swept up in the storms and having that energy dispersed and cast out unconsciously. So as we begin this practice, you can either be seated, you can be in a chair, you can be standing up, and you can do this practice literally anywhere because it is very subtle. There's no big outward expression, no movements, no real powerful breaths or erratic breathing techniques. It's a very gentle but very powerful practice that's working with those subtle sexual energies and learning how to channel and circulate them through the body. And so the first part of this practice is we're just going to begin to breathe into the testicles. And so as you inhale, just imagine like a balloon, the air going into the testicles, expanding the testicles and feeling that energy just build within you. And as you exhale, it's the deflating of that balloon, the constriction, that energy not leaving, but condensing within you. And so let's just take a few moments and breathe into the testicles, feeling that expansion on the inhale and that condension on the exhales. You might notice too, on either the inhale or the exhale, that the perineum and those pelvic muscles slightly contracts. Allow for that slight contraction to happen. We don't want to do a full-on Kegel, so we don't want to overstimulate those muscles, but we do want those muscles active here. That expansion on the inhale. Condensing on the exhales. Expanding that energy outwards, feeling this growth. And on the exhale, bringing this energy to the center, feeling that ball of subtle energy growing, gaining strength. expansion, and bringing that energy back to center. And staying with this breath, on the inhale, we're going to move into part 2. And as you inhale, visualize the sexual energy moving up the spine, from the base of your spine all the way to the crown. And on the exhale, just letting that energy sit at the crown chakra, feeling that energy in the brain, in the third eye, in the pineal gland. Inhaling up the back of the spine, exhaling, letting that energy pool at the crown. Feeling this radiant golden light beginning to build at the third eye and the crown chakras. Feeling that auric field expanding. Relaxing the body on the exhales. Inhaling, slightly squeezing the perineum and the pelvic muscles. And on the exhale, relax and let that energy pool at the crown. Feeling the body, feeling the energy. Staying with this rhythm, we're now going to move into part 3, where as we inhale, that energy moves from the base of the spine, up the back, to the crown of the head. And on the exhale, that energy circulates down the front of the body, almost like a cascade of water coming down the front of the body, back down to the roots, to the testicles, to the perineum, the base of the spine. And visualizing this circuit of energy that you're creating, traveling up the back of the spine on the inhale, and on the exhale, relaxing the body, letting this energy flow down the front of you. Creating this closed circuit of universal life force energy, drawing the sexual energy up the spine to the brain, and exhaling, bringing it down the front of the body, back to the roots. Cleansing, opening, and purifying the energetic channels of the body as this energy circulates. Taking a couple more rounds of this breath. Being fully present with any sensations that are arising in the body. Feeling this energy flowing, seeing it with the mind's eye. And taking one final breath here, inhaling and holding at the top. Bringing your hands to the lower dantian, the space between the belly button and the testicles, the penis, the genitals. And exhaling, letting all of this energy flow to that lower dantian, the seat of your personal power. And just breathing normally here, feeling that energy building in this spot. The strength, the presence, grounding this energy. Letting this energy settle and integrates all of this creative life force energy. And now taking a moment to ask yourself, to ask this energy how it wants to be directed. Where in your life does this energy want to be used and utilized? And what wants to be created from this space? May this practice support you in the creations, in the love, in the beauty, in the projects that you are bringing to this world. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Greg Moran, and it has been such a privilege to show you this technique. May it benefit your lives in beautiful and miraculous ways, and I would highly encourage, if this practice resonates with you and if you are seeking to learn how to channel and master this sexual energy, that you implement this as part of a daily practice, doing each section, each of those 3 parts for anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes apiece. A consistent practice of this, you will begin to tune into the deeper, subtle energetic layers, become more familiar and more intimate with that energy within yourself, and also learn how to channel that energy, whether it be in creative projects or even with a lover, how to use that energy to enhance the sexual experience. So thank you so much for joining me. Comment, like, and share. Let me know down in the comments how this resonated with you, what you noticed in the body as you did this practice, and anything that you feel this energy wanting to be directed towards. Thank you so much, and have a beautiful rest of your day.